This is Bharat FM.
बजेगा भारत, झूमेगा भारत। बजेगा भारत, झूमेगा भारत।
This is Bharat FM.
नमस्कार, मैं हूँ नीलिना दास और आज आपके सामने नाट्य दर्पण के अंतर्गत आज एक बहुत बड़े कलाकार हमारे साथ हैं जिनसे मैं आपको मिलवाने जा रही हूँ। उनका नाम है सौरभ शुक्ला। आई थिंक नाम ही इनफ है उनके इंट्रोडक्शन के लिए, क्योंकि उन्होंने इतनी मूवीज़ में काम किया हुआ है, इतना स्टेज पे काम किया हुआ है कि लिस्ट इतनी लंबी है कि अभी बताना भी मुश्किल है। सो हम अपना ये इंटरव्यू शुरू करते हैं सौरभ शुक्ला जी से। और सर, मैं आपसे जस्ट सबसे पहले तो आपको थैंक यू बोलना चाहूँगी और आपको वेलकम करना चाहूँगी इस शो के अंतर्गत। ये शो हमने स्पेशली थिएटर के लिए किया है, टू प्रमोट थिएटर फॉर पीपल टू अंडरस्टैंड कि ये जो थिएटर को अलाइव रखने की कितनी ज़रूरत है। लोग मूवीज तो देखने जाते ही हैं, लेकिन थिएटर आई थिंक अब बहुत कम होता जा रहा है, जो मेरी अंडरस्टैंडिंग है। लोग यूट्यूब पे मूवीज देख लेते हैं या थिएटर में जाके बड़ी बड़ी बॉलीवुड मूवीज देखते हैं। तो इसी को अलाइव रखने के लिए, इसी को प्रमोट करने के लिए ये प्रोग्राम मैं शुरू करना चाहती हूँ। और इसके अंतर्गत मैं आप जैसे लोगों से बात करके लोगों को इंस्पायर करना चाहती हूँ। तो पहले सबसे पहले बताइए आपकी जर्नी फ्रॉम चाइल्डहुड, हाउ यू स्टार्टेड थिएटर, हाउ व्हाट अट्रैक्टेड यू टुवर्ड्स थिएटर?
Okay, what attracted me is मतलब ऐसा नहीं था. You know it very well that I come from a family of artists and our families were great friends. तो आर्ट तो था ही घर में, लेकिन जिस तरह की दुनिया नॉर्मली रही है, which is more focused towards getting the jobs and so मैंने कॉमर्स किया, और मैं बहुत खराब स्टूडेंट था कॉमर्स का, और ये बहुत मुझे कचोटती थी ये बात कि मैं जो कर रहा हूँ उसमें मैं खराब हूँ. And then I found my calling because I was always interested in art. So I found my calling. मैं एक्चुअली थिएटर नहीं करना चाहता था, या मतलब थिएटर के बारे में मुझे मालूम ही नहीं था. मैं बचपन से फिल्में देखता था. हमारे घर में फिल्म देखने का बड़ा शौक था सबको, माँ बाबा को भी था, मुझे भी था. तो मैं फिल्में बनाना चाहता था, लेकिन मुझे मालूम नहीं था फिल्में कैसे बनती हैं, क्या होता है. मैं दिल्ली में रहता था. And then a friend of mine suggested कि क्यों ना हम थिएटर करें, क्योंकि अगर हम थिएटर करेंगे so उसमें एक्टिंग होती है, राइटिंग होती है, कहानी होती है, सारी चीजें होती हैं, and we can polish this art, and जिस दिन हम capable हो जाएंगे उस दिन हम फिल्म भी बना लेंगे. It made some logic to me and I said okay, ठीक है, let's try it. और मैंने पहला थिएटर जो है, पहला प्ले अपनी लाइफ का, आई थिंक 1983 में मैंने देखा था.
देखा
उससे
था?
पहले देखा था, किया नहीं था, देखा था. तो मैं उससे पहले क्योंकि माँ बाबा दोनों म्यूजिक से थे, तो ऐसा नहीं कि म्यूजिक कॉन्सर्ट्स वगैरह में देखने नहीं जाता था, लेकिन इत्तेफाकन मैंने कभी प्ले नहीं देखा था, a full-fledged play. I remember I saw when I was a child, I saw a ballet. किनका था? famous Indian ballet के वो थे.
शंकर, I think.
हाँ, शंकर, correct. So मैंने उनका देखा था और मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगा था. बट वो जिसको कहते हैं हिंदी में नृत्य नाटिका, यानी कि जिसमें डांस जो है वो काफी, डांस ड्रामा जो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट होता है, डांस उसमें बहुत बड़ी चीज होती है. तो खैर एनीवे, तो आई सॉ माय फर्स्ट रियलिस्टिक प्ले इन 1993 and I was lucky that I watched The Glass Menagerie by Tennessee Williams. और उसका जो प्रोडक्शन था वो भी बहुत अच्छे किसी ग्रुप ने किया था, वो छोटे से उसमें. And I was completely blown, and I found it something very new and very interesting. And then I decided to do theater, और फिर वहां से जर्नी शुरू हुई. So what I found, I started, this was like a stepping stone for me. I wanted to, really sharpen my art, practice my art, and then go and make films. But I realized that it's a independent medium in itself. It has its own language. It has its own, principles and aesthetics and everything. And later, when I came into films, it did help me because I practiced the art, because they are very similar. Right. The bases are very similar. The mediums are very different, but in the basic, they are very, very similar. And it helped me, but also for me, it never went away because I started doing films, but that did not complete the gap theater can create if you're not doing it. So after some 11 years, no, not 11, actually more, 18 years, after a gap of 18 years, after I came to Mumbai, I started theater again. And now it has been almost 8 years that I am regularly doing it. So this is what is my story.
Yeah, I think वो theater artist का connection होता है कुछ stage से, the love for being on stage, right, instead of camera. So is that true?
No, not really. Yeah, people say it. Yeah, I mean, it's how you interpret it. Okay. So art is an expression. I mean, whatever you want to say, whatever you think, and also figuring out about yourself, or also figuring out about, the environment around you. So cinema does it pretty well. So if you act in front of a camera, that's also great if you know what you're doing. Because if you know that, how will it translate? Because there is no audience. Theater is a live medium. So it's like when we are doing this Zoom chat, we can see each other and we can talk, but it's a different thing when we actually meet, So that is the difference. Yes, of course, for actors, it is always said, and it's to a point, it is true, that theater is more exciting because the actor is more in command and it needs more from the actor. Whereas cinema, there are a lot of help to the actor. And the main person who's actually running the whole show is the director. So that is, so from an actor's point of view, yes. But when people say, the only thing why I said no in the beginning, because a lot of people end up saying that has something very special which cinema doesn't have. That's not true. Both have their own things. What you enjoy, what gives you satisfaction is the point.
That is very true. So आपने कभी आपके माता पिता दोनों म्यूजिक वर्ल्ड से हैं. I know auntie was the first female tabalchi and father was a vocalist, and I'm so fortunate to know them from childhood. So आपने कभी संगीत के बारे में नहीं सोचा? Did you sing or did you get any training in classical singing from your parents?
वो हिंदी में कहावत होती है कि घर की मुर्गी दाल बराबर. यानी कि what you get, without which you have not, which you have not achieved or you have not aimed for, and it comes, वो विरासत में जो आपको मिलता है ना, वो आपको लगता है कि यार ठीक है, इसको क्या खास बात है, और वो सही भी है. Because for a human journey, it's very important कि मैंने क्या किया, who is me, you know. So आपका एक quest जब तक नहीं बनता है, तो संगीत था घर में, और चूंकि सुबह से शाम तक संगीत था, तो संगीत की समझ तो है मुझे. हाँ, लेकिन मैंने उसको एज एन आर्ट उसको मैंने प्रैक्टिस नहीं किया, बिकॉज इट वाज इन अबंडेंस. So I want to do everything else. So I tried my hand in painting. Then I started writing, and then I started acting later. Apart from these art के जो sides से जो चीजें मैंने की वो तो की, but apart from that I did everything else. Like I tried to be a cricketer, and I tried to be a table tennis player.
Oh, really? Acha.
Yes, a lot of things I did. So finally I found comfort in theater.
Your passion, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember मैं जब बहुत छोटी थी तब आप लोगों ने शोले का कुछ किया था रेडियो पे. And हम सब बैठ के I have that my childhood memory. I think my brother was involved. I don't know if he was.
Yes.
But you guys did something with Sholay.
Yes. That was my first attempt to make a film, and it was very interesting because उस जमाने में, आजकल तो बहुत सारी फैसिलिटीज है, उस जमाने में ये डिजिटल नहीं होता था, सो एनालॉग टेप्स होती थी. तो बाबा म्यूजिक फैकल्टी में थे और उनको रिसर्च के लिए एक बहुत अच्छा डेक मिला हुआ था. सोनी का डेक था. It was a recorder, a big recorder, very good sound quality it had. And हमारा एक पर्सनल घर में हमारा जो पर्सनल था, अकाई का 2-in-1 था. So and I was a big fan of Sholay, and I'm still a big fan of Sholay. So I wanted to make a film which is Sholay 2.
Oh, that would be interesting.
I mean, that was where Sholay ends. So I don't know what did I write, but it taught me a lot of things. First, I had no idea that how many pages do you write for a complete film. Okay? So मुझे idea नहीं था, लेकिन मुझे ये था कि भाई फिल्म बड़ी होती है तो बड़ा लिखना चाहिए.
3 घंटे की होनी चाहिए.
हाँ, so I ended up writing some 500 pages.
Oh, wow.
Typed 500, yes. And then it was on the paper. Then I said, let's record it. So I called all my friends, and of course, Soumik was also there, and every other friend was there. And then what we used to do is, we used to say the dialogue and record on Sony deck, but at the same time, we used to tape, it was actually Sholay, for the background score. Oh. So we edited the background score from Sholay and made a separate tape. And जब हम बात कर रहे हैं तो पीछे एक background music चल रहा है, या special या sound effects चल रहे हैं कि गोलियां चल रही हैं, घोड़े जा रहे हैं, लोग आ रहे हैं, बकरी की आवाज है, all of that.
That was very innovative, huh?
Yes, it was. Now, when I think back, it was. And yeah, it actually motivated me a lot, and it taught me a lot, I would say.
That's so. मुझे बचपन में यही याद है कि भैया ने एक शोले बनाई थी और मैंने इसको सुना था. So now I move on to your the next question. I understand that you were part of the NSD repertoire. Is that right?
Yes.
You were one of the actors there.
Yeah.
So did you go to NSD for training and then become the part of repertoire, or how did that work out for you?
Okay. So fine. So when I decided, I was doing my master's in commerce, and I decided to drop it.
Oh.
It was a big shock for my family, because in our family, if you're not done your masters, you're basically illiterate. So I was, so Baba talked to me. माँ तो बहुत ही नाराज हो गई थी.
Mm-hmm.
So Baba talked to me. They were in Mauritius that time, and Baba flew specially to talk to me. And he came and I said, see, I am not good at commerce.
Mm-hmm.
And what I'm good at, I want to search that. And Baba agreed to that. But he said, listen, if you want to do theater, then do it properly. Go to an institute and get trained. And I agreed to that. But I think I was too stressed because I desperately wanted to get into NST.
Oh.
And I was very confident, and I always thought that I'm not bad. But I performed very badly when I reached the interview of NST. And I failed. My heart broke. मुझे लगा यार अब क्या होगा, कैसे होगा. So मेरे जो थिएटर के बाकी दोस्त थे, उन्होंने बड़ा सहारा दिया. उन्होंने कहा नहीं सौरभ तू बहुत अच्छा है. And it's not important. Try it next year or the next year or whatever. But keep doing theater. So I kept doing theater. और उस जमाने में NSD या बाकी जो institutions थे वो बड़े थोड़ा अलग से थे in a sense. They were like open universities जैसे होती है ना, उस तरह के थे. They were actually literally open. So हालांकि मैं NSD का स्टूडेंट नहीं था, लेकिन मेरे बहुत सारे दोस्त थे जो NSD में थे. बहुत सारे प्रोफेसर्स को मैं जानता था. The library was available to me, even if I was not the student. I could go in the library, I could read. और अगर मेरा कोई क्वेश्चन होता था, तो मैं पूछ सकता था. So I formally didn't get trained there, but informally आप जो भी समझिए हुआ. And then Mr. Al-Qazi, the great Mr. Abraham Al-Qazi, was returning to theater after 14 years. And that was a very, very important year. And I was reaching in life, I was reaching a point where I needed to earn, because I started feeling hollow that, it's not that I didn't have support from home. I had a home, I had food to eat, but, there was this big hollowness I started feeling, that I'm not earning, I'm not on my own. So I applied for both repertory companies actually, NSD and Shriram, and I got into Shriram first. NSD was very difficult because it was a very special year. There was 5,000 applications, and a lot of people applied, and scrutiny में भी बहुत बड़ी संख्या थी जिसमें लोग आए थे इंटरव्यू के लिए. And the post was one. So that's a fascinating story actually. I'll not tell it here. You can see it in my other videos. But I got that job.
Wow.
Yeah, I got that job. I got into NSD repertory. Then I worked there. And in 2 years, I met Shekhar Kapoor. And then my journey started.
Bandit Queen, right?
Yes.
Yeah, that was an awesome movie. Yeah. Yeah, I had heard NSD में वैसे भी 2-3 बारी में ही मिलता है एडमिशन.
हाँ नहीं, ऐसा नहीं है. आपको मिल भी सकता है, पहली बार में भी मिल सकता है. I think there is, too much. वही होता है जैसे मुझे याद है वो कहते हैं ना कि जब आप बहुत desperately किसी चीज को चाहने लगते हैं, I mean there are nuances to it.
Right.
So you have to be really passionate. You really have to be in a way desperate to achieve something. But in that desperation, if your focus goes, so जैसे क्या होता है desperation में problem ये होती है कि लोग किसी और चीज में concentrate करने लगते हैं. तो बजाय इंटरव्यू में एक्चुअली अपने आर्ट के बारे में सोचने के, if when I think that I started thinking about my appearance, how will I say it, and how should I impress the judges. So if you're trying to impress the judge, it doesn't work. Just do your job.
Right. नहीं, ये बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट बात आपने बोली कि डेस्परेशन में अक्सर लोग दूसरी चीजों पे फोकस करते हैं. उनको लगता है हम ये कर लेंगे तो हम सक्सेसफुल हो जाएंगे, हम वो कर लेंगे तो सक्सेसफुल हो जाएंगे.
हाँ, because it's a situation which creates stress, and you don't know, it confuses you that you don't know what you should do. You know, so that I think.
So then with the movie Bandit Queen, you entered the Bollywood world. And तब उसके बाद कितनी 100 से ऊपर आपकी movies already?
नहीं, मुझे मालूम नहीं है, but I don't think it's 100. A lot of my friends, my contemporaries have done 200 films or 250 films. I don't know. IMDb पे होगा, but I have never counted it.
मैंने काउंट 96 तक किया था, उसके बाद मेरी काउंट.
ओह अच्छा, तो हो सकता है 100 के ऊपर हो, I don't know.
आपने लिखे भी तो हैं कुछ, आपने स्क्रीन प्ले लिखा है, डायरेक्ट किया है, सो
हाँ वो सब तो है.
So now आपकी जो मूवीज में अक्सर आप कॉमिक रोल में आते हैं. Then तो like मुझे आपका पीके में रोल बड़ा अच्छा लगा था. You know, what was the Guruji or Pandit ji that everybody wanted to follow. So did you ever try like serious role, or were you always interested in comic and comedy?
It's very strange, Nilina, that when people a lot of people have asked me this. First of all, we are not categorized in any one section. So I can't say Nilina is a very serious person. So okay, fine, she's serious. So what does it mean? I mean, she's all the time looking serious, talking serious. You know, she doesn't laugh. She doesn't crack a joke. She doesn't have a flaw, you know. So what happens is when people say that I have done most of the comic roles. So I'll do the same exercise with you. I want you to point out if the basically my roles which are famous, I want you to point out which is the role which you like, or which is the character you like. Let's say, give me 2-3 examples.
भैया, I like you for everything. So
no, that's okay.
आप एक छोटी बहन से पूछ रहे हैं.
No, that's okay. But I'm saying, I mean, as an actor, just give me 3-4 names.
Yeah, I think मुझे आपका पीके में बहुत अच्छा काम लगा. Then आपका जॉली LLB में you were very hilarious. Bandit Queen में I don't think it was hilarious, but you were one of the.
Okay. So the audience will understand very quickly. So when my filmography comes, where the films which have really worked and people have liked me is Jolly LLB, PK, Barfi.
Barfi, yeah.
Raid.
I really liked you in Raid also.
Yeah, and Satya.
Kallu Mama, right?
Correct.
Was that Kallu Mama?
Yes. And so, I mean, so now these are 5-6 characters. Now let's talk about them. You pick any character. Any character. It's not a comic character. Judge Tripathi in Jolly LLB is not a funny man. He is a judge who looks at life in a certain way. So instead of getting angry, he ends up throwing a cynical joke. And that makes you laugh. But what he's talking, he's not a joker. I mean, he's a judge. He means his business. So that is one character. PK, he's a god man. Whatever he's doing, he's fleecing, doing whatever, he's doing all of that. और जो हीरो है आमिर जो है वो उसके टांग खींच देता है उसे. That is very funny.
Actually, he was more comic in that movie.
But जो सेंट का रोल मैंने किया, बाबा का रोल जो है, फेक बाबा जो भी है, उसका रोल जो मैंने किया है, स्वामी जी, he has his view. And that comes in the climax. That he says कि अच्छा ठीक है, आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है भाई? अगर भगवान नहीं है तो आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है? अगर झूठी है सब कुछ, तो अगर उस झूठ से किसी को थोड़ी सी शांति मिल जाती है, जीने का रास्ता मिल जाता, आपको क्या प्रॉब्लम है भाई? Correct? So it's not that. So to cut the whole long story short, I would say I don't see characters as comic or serious. They are very serious because it's their life. And humor, if you don't have, then it's a waste of life. So all my characters have humor.
Yeah, I agree.
So that is how I approach things. So I hope it answers you.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
And I will never attempt a serious character जो बेचारा बस परेशान ही रहता है, क्योंकि अगर आप परेशान रहेंगे तो बहुत जल्दी निकल जाएंगे.
That is, I mean, as an actor, you do want to try different characters, right? जहाँ आपको challenge मिले, जहाँ आपको मजा आए. नहीं तो एक ही जैसे करते रहेंगे तो थोड़ी बोरियत भी हो जाती है.
So here's my advice. See characters as life. Try and live when you're acting. If you do that, you will make the difference each time. If you want to do it technically, then you will end up doing the same thing again and again. When people ask, they forget. I mean, I really get amazed. People ask me, "Sir, आपने उसमें भी गैंगस्टर का रोल किया था, इसमें भी गैंगस्टर का रोल किया है." उसमें गैंगस्टर कोई और था, इसमें गैंगस्टर कोई और है. भाई आदमी तो बदल गया ना. आप प्रोफेशन से कैसे कर सकते हैं भाई? तुम इस वक्त you're interviewing, so you are one interviewer. कोई और होगा, it'll be another interviewer. That interviewer will have another life altogether.
Exactly.
Another set of beliefs altogether. So people end up making a mistake of categorizing by profession. आपने उसमें पुलिस वाले का रोल किया था, इसमें पुलिस वाले का रोल, उसमें भी वकील का रोल किया था, इसमें भी वकील का. अरे वो वकील अलग है, ये वकील अलग है. ये वकील वेजिटेरियन है, वो वकील नॉन वेजिटेरियन था. वो वकील अंग्रेजी बोलता था, ये वकील जो है वो अंग्रेजी का एक शब्द नहीं बोल पाता. कहने का मतलब है कि if you want to enjoy, or you want this joy of every time performing different, just try and live.
That
That's it.
character. Yeah.
That's it. That character is you only, Neelam.
Mhm.
There is no one else. It's all hidden in you.
Mhm.
You will find that character inside you, whether it's vicious, whether it's noble, whether it's honest, dishonest, whatever. You will find it inside you. So try and find that. चलो अभी तो ये तो एक्टिंग क्लास शुरू होगी.
मुझे अच्छा लग रहा है. नहीं, एक्चुअली लोग ये काफी लोग अभी जब मैं प्ले डायरेक्ट कर रही हूँ आजकल, तो मैं खुद भी सीख रही हूँ बहुत कुछ. जैसे आपने कहा कि आप सीख रहे हैं, तो मैं भी लोगों से सीखती हूँ कि जो स्ट्रगल्स उनकी हैं, मेरी भी वो स्ट्रगल्स हैं. वो ये बात मैं उनको बताती नहीं हूँ, बट मेरी भी वो स्ट्रगल्स हैं. So as actor, we have certain struggles to become successful, to get your name out there. Then as a director and now as a producer, do you have different kind of, I'm sure there are different kind of struggles in that field.
तो एक दुनियावी स्ट्रगल होती है, इसको जो फिजिकल है, जिसमें पावर है, पैसा है, बहुत सारी चीजें, and that's a struggle, that's there. Then there is an internal struggle of an artist, जिसमें आपका ना आपके ऑपोजिशन में कोई होता है और ना आपके सहारे में कोई होता है. Nobody is there to support you, nobody is there to oppose you. That's a struggle. That's a quieter struggle that you do inside, and time and again, and it has no fixed time. It happens when you're sleeping. It happens when you're brushing your teeth. It happens when you're having your dinner or working or whatever. So, but I think what we are calling it as struggle are the points where our mind is active, is that we think about how will it happen? Will it happen or not? Why will it not happen? I'll make it happen. All these things, they come into play. And that's the joy. Because then you're set. Because then you're busy. Then you're trying to achieve something. So what we are calling as struggle, which is, I don't mind that word, but struggle cannot be taken as a negative. It doesn't have a negative connotation. I think it has a more of a positive connotation.
Right. It turns into determination, I think. कि struggle को आप कैसे अपने determination में convert करते हैं.
Correct.
So, आपने पहले ही मेरे इस सवाल का तो जवाब दे ही दिया कि थिएटर और मूवीज में क्या डिफरेंस है और how
Correct.
an actor treats both the things differently and still love both, and still can act on stage and movies. And I mean, I know every character, जैसे आपने कहा आप करते हैं, तो you live it, and obviously when you live it, you love it. So is there any particular film or any particular character that you have done that you would like to do it again, or would you like to say that was the favorite character?
Okay. So ये सवाल पिछले जितने भी सालों से मुझसे पूछा गया है, so I don't know when I came up with a funny answer, and I usually say that answer. I always say that don't ask actors which one is their favorite character, because for actors, characters are like girlfriends. You always like the latest one. So
but
here we
पास
go.
वाली भी याद रहती है.
हाँ, याद रहती है, but भाई जो प्रेजेंट है वो प्रेजेंट है. पास्ट वाली आप और प्रेजेंट वाली से आप ये नहीं कह सकते कि यार पास्ट वाली अच्छी थी, क्योंकि प्रेजेंट वाली चली जाएगी फिर. Okay.
That's a very funny one. Yeah, I like it. It's really true. मैं भी जब प्लेस करती हूँ, जो भी कैरेक्टर उस वक्त कर रही होती हूँ, उसी में लाइक मुझे वही कैरेक्टर फिर अच्छा लगने लग जाता है. एंड
Correct.
आई कैन नॉट से कि वो कैरेक्टर बेटर था या ये कैरेक्टर कम अच्छा है. सो आई कैन कंप्लीटली अंडरस्टैंड. सो और कुछ बताइए अपने, आप अभी जो आप प्रेजेंट में कर रहे हैं, आपने कहा कुछ प्रोडक्शंस में आप बिजी हैं. सो अभी क्या फ्यूचर में हम क्या देखेंगे?
देखो, ये तो मेरे ख्याल से एक ही आदमी बता सकते, आदमी नहीं, मतलब सॉरी हाँ, एक ही बता सकता है ये कि फ्यूचर में हम क्या देखेंगे. वो या तो भगवान है और या फिर कोई सच्चा ज्योतिषी है, जो मैं नहीं जानता अभी कौन है सच्चा ज्योतिषी. तो फ्यूचर में हम क्या देखने वाले हैं तो कोई भी नहीं जानता, और मैं भी नहीं जानता.
नहीं, आपकी मूवीज के बारे में बोल रही हूँ. फ्यूचर तो
वही
ऑफ कोर्स
बता
कोई नहीं जानता. हाँ,
वही मैं बता. So the big answer relates to the small answer. So भाई ऐसा है, अगर ये सवाल तुमने मुझसे जनवरी में किया होता, ये इंटरव्यू अगर हम जनवरी में कर रहे होते, तो मैं तुम्हें एक लिस्ट बताने वाला था कि फरवरी में आप क्या देखने वाले हैं. करेक्ट? और वो झूठ होता, क्योंकि फरवरी में लॉकडाउन हो गया था, फिल्में रिलीज नहीं हुई.
हाँ.
So there are a number of films, there are a number of things which are there, which I have completed as far as my work goes. But when will you see them? On what platform will you see it? You might see it in theater. We don't know. We might find a medicine for COVID very soon, and the theaters will open. It might be that everything goes back to normal, what it was, or it never changes. So we don't know. So all I'm saying is, instead of me telling that what's going to come, okay, I have to take this call.
Okay.
Just give me a second.
Yeah, we can pause the
Yeah.
recording.
Okay, good. Come.
No problem.
हाँ, तो वो तो पता लगता ही रहेगा. But I would like to talk about something else, because we all have gone through a very new, unique situation which we never faced earlier.
Right.
We were completely locked down, you know, and theater is not happening. You know, the theater which we know, where you go to an auditorium, buy a ticket, go inside, watch it with a lot of people, it is not happening. Film shootings were not happening. They are slowly starting. Theaters are closed. So everybody was stressed with the question that what's going to happen and what do we do? Because whatever we knew is not working. You know, it's a very strange situation. And I was also struggling with that. But Nilina, let me tell you something. In this whole lockdown of last 4.5, 5 months, I've been home, and I've been extremely busy. Extremely busy. I've been working constantly. And it's not just that I can't keep writing all the time.
Right.
You know, I can't keep watching films all the time because you get bored. You know, you can write, but you need many more things. And you need active things. So everybody has to recalibrate and figure out that how to work. Like, I'm so happy, a lot of people, including me, I was also trying to search that how can we do theater online. So online theater, actually, it defies the whole logic of it being theater, because it's on 2D screen, you know. We do it on Zoom and some, you know, something like some platform like that. So there is no real contact. So if there is no real contact, like the biggest question which I have always asked people whenever they said that let's televise theater, I said, listen, theater has its own ethics and it's an independent medium which is based on live show.
Exactly.
When you're doing it on a 2D screen, then the principles of cinema will apply on it. So you have to have a close shot, you have to have a long shot, you have to have a crane shot, you have to have a cinematic language to it. Okay? But what has happened, and I'm very happy about it, that people, in terms of images, in terms of the presentation, in terms of to give a different experience to the audience, people have evolved a new art form, which is theater online. It's a separate medium altogether. It's not cinema, it's not theater. And so if you're doing that because you desperately wanted to do that, you know, you're passionate to do that. So when you do that, I mean, time is relative. 5 महीने मेरे कैसे गए मुझे नहीं मालूम, और मैं बहुत सारे अपने दोस्तों को जानता हूँ जिनके कैसे गए, वो सभी कहते हैं यार अभी तो लगता है अभी तो शुरू हुआ था लॉकडाउन और अभी खत्म हो गया. You know, so this is important.
How to keep going, yeah. So
yes.
Yeah, that's what we tried doing theater on Zoom. And when I thought about reading Aadhe Adhure, first it scared me because such a complicated, big, famous play, and so was my team. And तो मुझे लगा कि मैं अपना थोड़ा सा experience आपसे share कर रही हूँ कि I am actually doing 50% of my rehearsals on Zoom, because जब ये लोग पढ़ेंगे, अपने character को समझेंगे, उसमें जाएंगे, और तो मेरा 50% काम हो जाता है, जो हम क्योंकि हम वैसे भी कम से कम 2 महीने लगाते हैं प्ले को पढ़ने में, समझने में. तो मुझे लगता है कि Zoom का ये बहुत अच्छा फायदा है, राइट, कि हम उसको अपने काम में यूटिलाइज करें. अभी जैसे आधे अधूरे मैं जानती हूँ, जैसे ही सब कुछ खुलेगा, I can do the show in 2 months. लोगों को डायलॉग्स भी मेमोराइज हो गए, इतनी बारी हमने पढ़ा, उसको रिहर्सल किया. So I think Zoom has been a blessing for me. Although people make fun of that कि Zoom पे play कर रहे हैं.
तो देखो ऐसा है, I think that you're definitely going to get a call from Zoom in few hours. They'll make you the brand ambassador. क्योंकि Zoom तो है ही, मतलब Zoom बहुत अच्छा है, मैं उसकी बुराई नहीं कर रहा, लेकिन मतलब any platform which can take you. मतलब she is now just talking about Zoom. अरे Facebook किधर गया, Instagram किधर गया, सब जगह हो रहा है.
But yeah, I'm honestly telling you, I'm really having fun doing this, क्योंकि मुझे कहीं जाना नहीं पड़ता, घर में रहो, अपना घर के काम फटाफट निपटाओ, and Zoom पे लग जाओ. And I think it's a great way of, you know, internationally also, जैसे मैंने आपसे भी पूछा था, you know, internationally to connect. अगर अभी मैं चाहूंगी कि भैया के साथ कोई प्ले करूं, तो कैसे कर सकती हूँ? मैं तो यूएस में बैठी हूँ, आप तो इंडिया में हैं, लेकिन Zoom पे ये हो सकता है. So yes, I'm going to be. So yeah, I think और हमारा टाइम I think भी आ रहा है, 1 घंटे के आसपास हो रहा है. आशीष, अगर आप कुछ पूछना चाहते हैं तो प्लीज जॉइन अस. आप म्यूट पे.
सॉरी सौरभ जी, मैं सिर्फ 2 शब्द कहूंगा, आपको शायद सवाल समझ में आ जाएगा. बर्फ और छलांग.
तो बर्फ तो कई बार पड़ चुकी है और फिर मौसम आएगा फिर पड़ेगी, और छलांग बस लगाने की देर है, वो लगते ही हम आपको बता देंगे.
अच्छा, नहीं तो बर्फ के बारे में मैं जो थोड़ा बहुत पढ़ रहा था, उसकी जो कहानी है बहुत ही यूनिक है एंड बहुत ज्यादा ग्रिपिंग है. तो उसके बारे में आप जरा बताएंगे कि वो जो प्रोसेस है बर्फ का, वो कब शुरू हुआ एंड हाउ डिड यू गाइस गेट टू दैट पॉइंट where it is so gripping?
Okay, So, okay. Sorry. थोड़ा आशीष अपना जरा आपका साउंड बहुत बूम कर रहा है.
ओ आई एम सॉरी, एक मिनट.
हाँ,
अब बेटर है?
अभी भी कर रहा है.
अभी भी कर रहा है. एक एक सेकेंड.
हाँ हाँ ठीक है, अभी ठीक
ये
है.
better
अभी
है.
आपका म्यूट है तो मैं बोल लेता हूँ, फिर उसके बाद बात करें. Okay, so I'll quickly tell about Barf. Barf is a film which I wrote. The idea came, and because I write films, so I wrote Barf. उसका कहानी का एक बहुत बड़ा प्रोसेस है. कहानी जो थी वो एक बेसिक, एक सेंट्रल आइडिया, एक छोटा सा एक इंसिडेंट जिससे कहानी शुरू हुई थी. और it took me approximately 7-8 years to figure out what actually I wanted to say. So it was a long journey, and I completed the script. और फिल्म स्क्रिप्ट जो होती है वो बहुत उसके ड्राफ्ट होते हैं, बहुत सारे ड्राफ्ट करने पड़ते हैं आपको, because every time you narrate it to someone, somebody has something to add to it, and you want to take the best, and you know, so बहुत सारे उसके ड्राफ्ट्स हुए. बट फिल्म्स खाली स्क्रिप्ट पे नहीं बनती या खाली टैलेंट पे नहीं बनती है. इट हैज द अदर साइड आल्सो. सो लाइक द बेस्ट वे, you know, Dev Patel, who's also a very good friend, he defined it. He said that, you know, making a film is like a house party, that you bring people to the kitchen and say, stay, I'm going to come with some more people. You go to the staircase, you come back, the people in the kitchen have gone, you know. So that's how it's the best way to define how filmmaking process happens. So I was trying to make Barf, and it was reaching the point where it will be made, but then kuch ho raha tha. And meanwhile, Bharat Ranga Mahotsav, Baharangam, which is one of the biggest theatre festivals in India by NSD, they offered me to put up a play. And it was quite prestigious because there were 108 countries were performing in that. I said, okay, fine. Then I didn't have a story. I didn't have a play. And I didn't want to do an existing play. So I thought of this film. It had less characters. And the challenge was to translate the film into theatre. Because film में बहुत कुछ होता है. It takes you to the real location. It visually shows you everything. The sound is so controlled that you know you can give even the last nuance what you want to say. And that, I think, was the greatness in the piece, that it, you know, it really made us pull our socks and, you know, trying to create a film, which is essentially a film, trying to translate it into theatre. So we did a lot of things. So Barf, what it has become, apart from, it's a very interesting story, apart from that, it's visually very fulfilling. So the best compliments I have got is that people have mostly, whenever it has happened, people have said that, you know, we were transported to the place where it is set. And it is set in Kashmir, in deep winters, in isolation, you know. So it was not just the actors. It was, of course, the text and the actors, but also the whole atmosphere, that you get a glimpse or you get a sense of a mountain at the back, and the snow is falling, and there is air, and there is chill factor. You know, all of that, it came very well together. As a matter of fact, I was, if this pandemic happened, we were actually planning this year to bring Barf to US.
Oh,
Yeah, and we were doing actually a 12 city this thing tour, and we were also going for 3 more shows. We were going to Canada, and so that's why I don't talk about that. What's next?
I see. Thank you सौरभ जी। मैं
तो सौरभ जी बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया हमारे साथ जुड़ने के लिए और आज यहाँ हमसे बैठ के 2 बातें करने के लिए। बहुत अच्छा लग रहा है सुन के कि आप इतनी तरक्की कर रहे हैं और यू वोंट बिलीव मैं कितना ब्रैग करती हूँ कि वो मेरे बड़े भैया जैसे हैं और आपके बारे में मैं कितना सबको बताती हूँ। बहुत ही अच्छा लगता है क्योंकि बचपन से जब आपको देखा था और हमारे घर में सबको पता था कि आप कुछ ना कुछ बड़ा करेंगे, स्पेशली मेरे बड़े भाई को जिसके आप अच्छे मित्र हैं।
Thank you so much, Nilina. And I must say, I have started today's morning in a very good way. It was a very nice talk. It was lovely meeting you and Ashish and everybody. I hope that मैं बहुत जल्द अपने प्ले के साथ, बर्फ के साथ जब यूएस आऊंगा उसका टूर करूंगा. So I hope to meet you. I hope to meet you all in person.
Yes.
Of course, Zoom is very good, but I think meeting personally with
No. Stage की बात और है, stage की. And I would love to organize your play if you give me the opportunity. I would love to organize it. I know अरविंद जी भी हमारे को मदद करेंगे, but नॉर्थ कैरोलिना में आपका अगर शो होगा तो I think इससे जब आप पिछली बार आए थे अपना प्ले लेके शायद मैं जितना उछल रही थी कोई नहीं उछल रहा होगा. So we would love to see that on stage. And I still, जैसे आपने कहा Zoom की बात और है, लोग मुझे कहते हैं YouTube पे डाल दो Zoom की रिकॉर्डिंग, तो मैं नहीं डालती हूँ. मैं कहती हूँ लाइव आके देखो, नहीं तो रिकॉर्डिंग नहीं मिलेगी क्योंकि लाइव की बात और ही होती है. So उसी तरह स्टेज पे देखने की with all the props, with all the setting and with the full emotions, body language. We look forward to see you soon in US with Barf.
Sure.
And Chalang, is Chalang another play or that's a movie?
No, Chalang is a film.
Yeah.
Chalang is a
पर्दे पे
film.
देखेंगे.
हाँ, तो सौरभ जी हम भी जब भी आप नेक्स्ट ईयर जब आप आओगे तो सिंसिनेटी और जो बाकी शहर हैं वो भारत एफएम की तरफ से हम भी कोशिश करेंगे कि हम उसे प्रमोट करें और जो हो सकता है हम हमारी तरफ से जरूर करेंगे.
अरे जरूर.
थैंक यू सौरभ जी.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day.
बाय.
Bye.
This is Bharat FM.
बजेगा भारत, झूमेगा भारत. बजेगा भारत, झूमेगा भारत.
This is Bharat FM.